Hello everyone, this is Misfit from the Co-op guys, and welcome to Factorio. Factorio is a game I have been playing for the last couple of months, and I have been really enjoying it. It is a 2D sprite game, but don't. It looks kind of basic, but don't let that fool you. This game has some very complex uh, attributes to it. This game is basically all about mining resources, manufacture, and automation. And it is really enjoyable. It's very technical, logistical, and I kind of like that in a game, um, where basically, well, similar to some games like Space Engineers and modded Minecraft and some things like that, you'll gather up your resources and you'll put them into factories to construct things. This thing does that, but you have to link your factories together using conveyor belts and robotic arms, which is really cool, and I really enjoy that. And the game's paused right now. Haven't started playing it, and I'll explain why in a second. Um, Basically, as you can see here, the whole point of this game is that you've landed on an alien world, and you're beginning to prep this planet for colonization for people from Earth. But there are a lot of hostile creatures on the planet that will attack on sight, and more specifically, are attracted to pollution that you create. Um, and in order to make the place safe, you need to build something called a rocket defense, but you need to research and build, which takes an enormous amount of resources. But you have to work your way up to it in order to get to it. Now, I've set up the settings in this world, because each world is like procedurally generated. This one, there are a lot. Everything's set to default, except there are going to be a lot of aliens. So we're going to have to get set up fast. So I'm probably not going to be able to explain everything that I'm doing as we go, because I need to work fast. Because in order to start defending ourselves from the aliens, we need to start researching some defenses. And right now, all we have down here is a pistol with 10 magazines, which can take out some of the aliens, but not much. So we're going to have to move fast. We're going to have to skip over a few things. But as soon as I hit tab, the game should begin. So here we go. We're in, and we're off. First thing we need to do, we need to make a pickaxe, or an axe. There we go. Job done. The axe is kind of a universal tool. You can use it to collect wood, as I'm doing here. Just a little bit of wood. And you can also use it to mine up coal, iron, copper, and stone. And those are basically your main resources throughout the game. In fact, let's check the map. Zoom in a bit. Alright, so here's some iron. This lightly coloured one is stone. There's copper. Here's coal. And these purple ones are, in fact, oil. And that's your basic resources throughout the entire game. Let's get some stone here. It's a tiny little patch. But the whole game, basically, you get a couple of basic resources, and you can use them to construct more advanced materials later on in the game. And this map is not got the most ideal starting location, because our coal and iron are separated by a big distance, and there's a whole bunch of trees in the way. So getting through them is going to be a little bit tricky. Where is our coal? Yeah, it's also covered in trees, which doesn't help. So we're going to need a bit of coal, and then we're going to go back down and start getting some iron, so that we can start making a few things to help us get some resources a bit more easily. I still will get about 15 coal here, maybe. Probably need to mine up some more later on, but well, we'll make do with what we got. Our iron pick is already at like half durability. But once we get through this episode, we probably won't have to manually harvest anything ever again, because it's not really about you harvesting this stuff; it's about automating it. So we had some iron down here. Here it is. So we're going to set up. We start off with this one little mining drill and a furnace. So let's put some of that in there, and this in. Oh, wrong bit. There. All right. So this mining drill, as long as it's got some coal, it will continue to mine up this iron, and then the. Oh, hang on, I'll hit Alt There we go. So you can see that it will automatically put the iron it mines into this furnace, and the furnace will automatically smelt it, as long as it has stuff to make it. Now, we're going to need more of these. So let's get another one of them going. And we're probably going to need more than that, actually. We want to make 2. How much more iron we need? We still need a little bit more iron. So yeah, I've been trying to record this for a while, actually. When I first got the game, it was a few versions before this. It's also very dark now. It's in the middle of the night, and we are starting to make some pollution. But not got enough for another drill. So let's head back up to that coal patch. We could do something interesting in order to get some coal. I'm keeping an eye on the map as well, because I'm expecting the aliens to show up. Not right now, but soon they will show up. So many trees in the way here. Alright, so we got our 2 drills, and here's our coal. So we're going to pop one of these drills down here, and another one there, and we're just going to shove the coal in one. And that's going to mine up some coal, and it will feed it into this one, and this will mine up coal and feed it into this one. So they're going to feed each other, and they'll gather some coal for us. Do we need more stone? Probably do. Let's just get a little bit from here. If you have a look on the map, actually, on the right, you see there's a little red, there's red patches just started to show up. That's the pollution that we're now creating. If that gets in range of an alien base, they will start coming to attack us. So we're going to have to get sorted pretty soon here. Let's just shove the rest of this coal in there. And get another drill, and we need more stone. This stuff here will do. Just to get another furnace on the go. There we go. Get another furnace. And while that's being made, we'll head up. The crafting system in this is quite interesting, in that, well, in order to... Oh, see, there's... If that one of these runs out of coal, there should be enough fuel in the other one to mine out coal and put it in the other, so they'll just continue to run until they fill up with coal. But the crafting system in this is interesting, in that you have to create components first. Like the mining drill here, you need iron plates, iron gear wheels, and a stone furnace. And the stone furnace is made of stone, and the iron gear wheels is made of iron. So there's a whole tree of things that you need to do, and we've run out of fuel and all these things, but that's fine, because we've just picked up some. So let's shove that in there, shove that in there, shove that in there. There we go. So now we've got 2 of these things making some iron. Probably gonna want to mine up this stone patch. It's not much, but it's worth something, and we need stone. Alright, so let's get some stone. 3, 4, 5, and we'll at least get the drill going here. Boom. Put that there. Get that in, and we'll make a chest. Right now we'll just store it. So we'll make 1 wooden chest. There we go, and boom. So that's just going to mine up the stone and put it in here. And we can just come along and pick it up whenever we need it. Let's head back down. So our main goal, in order to get some defenses going, we need... Well, we're also going to have to set up... We'll have to get some copper. And with the iron, coal, and copper, we will be able to make a... what do you call it? Turbine. Steam turbine, in order to get some electricity going. Once we get electricity going, we can start doing some other things. So let's get that iron. Head back up here, get some stone. Okay, we should be able to make some things now. Now, there is some copper down here. As I said, this stuff is pretty spread out. So, not the best start, but... Oh, I should have actually had them being made. Right. Boom, there's our drill. And we've got a furnace as well. And we shove a bunch of fuel in here, and this will get going for a while. Okay. So we've got some copper being mined, we've got some iron being mined. Let's see, let's get some more stone. We'll get some more iron going, because iron is like the biggest drain on, well, the biggest demand for stuff being made is from iron. And I should have saved some of that fuel. Let's get some of these trees out of the way. And just pop that there and there. Okay, let's head back and get up some more coal. And so what we're going to need in order to get some electricity going, in fact, can we make 2 more of these? Yeah, let's make 2 more of these. When you got a building down, you can have them rotate as well, or you can like, so they're both facing into each other. Whereas we want one of these to go that way, so that we can do this, bam and bam. So now we've got 4 drills mining up the coal. So twice as fast. Awesome. Also, twice as much pollution. Not so good. So, we haven't seen any aliens yet. I really hope they don't decide to pay us a visit anytime soon, because we are gonna need some time alone. No. That's too much fuel. Too much. Take that. Have that. That, and that. There we go. Get some iron. We should have some copper smelted up by now. All these trees in the way. Okay, right. Now we've got some copper. We can make electronic circuits, which is awesome, which are components in a lot of things that we need. So we need... Let's make all of them. And all of them. Excellent. And we also need some of that as well. Oh, we also need a water pump. Can we able... Yep, we can make a water pump. Excellent. So we'll set up some power generation here. It's kind of like the focal point. I mean, we've got our mine up there, and down here. So we'll set up some power here. We're making our stuff first. Okay. Probably gonna need a couple of pipes as well, just to help get it set up. So for now, we'll just... There we go. So these are our boilers. They're going to turn coal. They're going to heat up water by burning coal. There's our water pump. Oh, we can put that there. Forget the pipes then. There we go. So we got our water pump. It's going to pump into these boilers, and then our turbines we're going to put right down here. Probably a bit too much power. Oh yeah, there's an autosave feature in this as well. Probably a bit too much power than we need right now, but it's fine. Once we start fire that thing up, though, we are probably going to start making a lot more pollution. So what else do we need? So we need some coal here. We need to make a lab. And we still have a few things to actually get for that. Let's see. Let's just top these up a bit. Right. Some iron, some copper. Once we get that, we should be able to start making our tech lab. And our tech lab is where we're going to be able to research new and more advanced pieces of kit. Let's just grab one. And we're going to put this here. We're also going to need science packs. And science packs are what is needed to research things. So let's just make 20. That'll get us a couple of pieces of kit. And you know what, let's just put some fuel into this guy here, just so that we're getting some more stone coming in. Alright, our tech lab is now done. So we'll put the tech lab there. Now, the first thing we're going to want to research is turrets. The game's paused right now, so we don't need to worry about attack. Turrets, they don't need any power, and they're awesome. What do we need to make them? 10 iron, 5 copper, 5 iron, you will. So, a little bit pricey at this stage of the game, but they do protect us. But they consume ammunition. So we're going to need to put ammo in them in order to actually defend us. We're also going to need walls, just to keep the aliens at bay. But there's all sorts of technologies that you can research, like automation. That is what we're going to be doing later on. Which makes assembling machines, which allow us to craft the different components that are used to make different things. And I've been talking about components. Now that the game's paused, we can actually just take a minute to have a look at some of this sort of stuff, right? So you can craft, like the player can craft items and assembly machines can craft items as well. But assembly machines can only craft one item at a time, so in order to make more complex things, you're going to need multiple assembly machines that feed into each other to make these things. So, iron gear wheels, you need iron plates. I think it's 2 iron plates per iron gear wheel. So we're actually going to need about 20 iron for that thing as well. Anyway, I'll explain more as I go. It's a big there's a lot to this game. So like most of this stuff we're not going to get into in the end game, but that's our ultimate goal down here, rocket defense, which requires a lot of resources to build. Like that's like all the most expensive items in the game, pretty much, that it needs to make. And also to research it, you need these technologies, and you also need 1,000 of each of these science packs. So, as I said, the tech lab uses up science packs to research things, and it does in moderation. This is like tier 1, this is tier 2, this is tier 3, and this is kind of like a tier 4, an alien science pack. But anyway, we're going to research turrets, which takes 10 science packs. We are making some right now. We don't have... This is not actually powering anything just yet. We're also going to need another power line in a minute. So let's just pop some fuel into each of these. So, bam, 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 and bam. There we go. So now these two are powered. This one is not powering anything. So, there are power lines here. They have a bit of a reach. Anything in the blue area or in a power line, it will power, and if it's close enough to another power line, they'll link together like that. If they're too far away, they won't. There we go. So now all 3 turbines are powering the tech lab, and now we have some science packs. Let's shove it in. So now that is researching turrets. So we're going to... Oh, a minute. We need a couple more science packs in there so that it will finish on its own. There we go. So, but as you can tell by the map now, all this red area is all the pollution that we're now generating, and because we're using some, we're using a lot of coal in the making of all this stuff, it's making a lot of pollution, which will attract any aliens nearby. And again, there's none on the map just yet, but it doesn't mean to say that they're not going to get attracted to it. So we're going to need to get these turrets up quickly, because it's not just us they'll be attacking our buildings as well, and that's the main thing that we need to protect, aside from ourselves. How are these guys doing for fuel? You guys are okay for now. You could do with the top up. Let's go down to our copper. In fact, let's get another couple of things here, just to make sure our copper supply doesn't dwindle. There you go. There's our drill, there's our furnace, and there we go. So now we're getting more copper. So now, well, we can't make the turrets just yet, but we can make some ammo. So we'll get some ammo going. How are you guys doing? Oh, you guys see the top right there. Turrets is almost complete. One more science pack and it's done. Let's just shove another 10 in there. And actually, to make these science packs, you need copper plates and iron gear wheels. So if I was... Oh, there we go. Turrets are researched. What do we want next? Armor would be nice. It will help keep us alive. Military will allow us to make some better weapons. We might do that. Walls are also good. Pretty much the only real use for stone. Decisions. We're gonna go for armor, because we can make the turrets, but it might not protect us fully, so we're gonna need to give ourselves a better lifespan. We can make some turrets right now. Let's make these. So there are like 6 or 7 main resources in the game. As there's coal, iron, copper, wood, and oil. And there's also some alien artifacts, which are kind of a resource, but not quite. Alright, now we've got some turrets. We'll put one here to protect our iron. There we go. and let's give him 5 clips. And boom, armor crafting is done. What else do we need? Let's just get for stone walls for now. So we want to be able to build them as soon as possible. You're out of fuel. Have some. Let's grab some iron too. And can we make some armor? Yeah, let's make some armor, and hopefully you just put it on straight away. Yep, you did. Okay. Let's put down a turret here. Have some ammo. Do we need to make some science packs right now? We're not Yes, we do. We need to make some because we're not actually researching anything at the moment. So there's as I mentioned, there's a whole bunch of different resources in the game, but wood is only important in this stage of the game, like for our power lines and the odd little piece of kit. But other than that, other than the power lines, which there's a better version that we're going to be using later anyway, wood doesn't really have much of a purpose. We could burn it as fuel, but it's a bit of a pain to go out and collect. So I don't really count it as a main resource. Alien artifacts are just an added thing that you get from eliminating alien bases, so not really that much involved in that. And stone is only primarily used for smelting buildings and walls. But other than that, it's not really used for much. So your main resources are coal, iron, copper, and oil. Alright, so now we've got that. Let's make some more science packs. Just to pop in there later on once we finish with the stone walls. What we might want to do, I wonder how much stone is left in that mine up here. Expected resources 113. Okay, there was 300 at the start, so that's almost out. We're gonna make another one of these in a furnace and pop it down here because there's another stone patch. Oh, we also need lights because it's really, really dark right now. Shove that in there. In fact, do we have lights? Oh no, you have to research lights. Okay, so apologies for the dark video. We'll get some lights on the go pretty soon. Oh, and our pick broke. So we'll make another one of them. Meantime, let's just go grab some stuff. So these turrets will attack anything that comes nearby. Thankfully, we haven't seen any yet, and we might be able to get away with not seeing them this episode, which would be really nice. Not counting on it though. Let's see. We're also going to need to protect our power because later on in the game, if we run out of power, everything will shut down. Okay, so we've got walls. We're going to need to make stone bricks for that. What do we want? Better guns might be nice. Or automation or logistics. What's that one? Oh, tool belt. Oh no. Far too early for that. Optics. Actually, yes. Let's just do that. So we can get some lights. Yeah, we've got enough science packs for that. Alright, we've got our drill here. Let's pop that down. Put that there. I'm going to give you a lot. I'm going to give you a lot. And this is going to start smelting up stone into stone bricks. And we can use the stone bricks to make walls. We're going to need a lot of walls just to create a little safe zone for ourselves, which we will slowly expand throughout the rest of the game. What we could also do now is make some electric mining drills. So use the electricity we've got coming from there, make some electric mining. Let's do that now. So let's make some of them and all of them. So the main thing we're going to want first off is iron. So this is a pretty small iron patch. It's enough to get us started in the game. But let's just clear the trees out of the way whilst we construct our mining drills. And let's just check the fuel on these things. I'm not too sure if I've got enough in there. Get a bit closer. There we go. Let's just top them up to full. That'll make them last a fair bit. There we go. And let's bring some power lines over here. There we go. And our drills are about to be made, so let's just get rid of these things now. Because these drills don't have that big of a range. They can only drill in a 4x4 area. But the new drills have a 3x3, but then you can mine a bit beyond that as well. So let's see when we make one. 5, yeah, we got 3x3, and actually mine it in a 5x5. So we could actually cover this entire iron patch with 2 of these things. Which I think we're going to do. So we'll do that. We're going to put our furnaces right in front of them. And 3. Boom. There we go. So now our electric mine drills are up and running. Let's just give each of these a big stack of coal. Optics researched. Awesome. And let's... we're going to do the military, because we are going to need some guns. Hopefully that turret will be able to protect these guys. Oh, actually, we need one more turret. At least one. To protect this thing over here. Otherwise, we're going to have some serious problems. And we're also going to need some science packs. So let's do that. Just having a wee think here about exactly what we need and what we don't. So let's get our research going on that one. What to do now? What to do now? Oh, this turret we didn't actually put any ammo in. Or did it use it? I think... no, I don't think it used it. Okay, we can also make some walls in a second. Excuse me, that was terribly rude of me to be coughing into the microphone. Let's also make some ammo, because we're going to need... Yeah, let's make some of that. We're going to need better guns. We're going to need walls. We're going to need to defend ourselves. And then once we do that, we can start worrying about automation. We've also got a ton of trees out here that we really need to get rid of. Because it's just all getting in the way. Alright, you guys are full up. Let's just get you done. What can we do now? We can make transport belts. Now let's just make some of them. And we'll make some of these too. So transport belts are, or conveyor belts I like to call them, they are the main method of transport for moving items around. So there we go. And you'll even move you, or any item that's on the thing, they will move. And that's pretty much, that's going to be the major mechanic of this game. And also what you can do... Oh, I can't really do it here. I need some power. Let's get some power up here. There we go, just for a little demonstration. So we've got the stone here. Let's get our inserter, which is out of range of the power. Let's just get powered into it. There we go. That will just take items out of the chest, put them on the belt, and then carry it over. So, yeah, that is going to be automation in this game. Not able to do it just yet, but we will do. We're just getting set up here. I am actually amazed that no creatures have come baying for our blood. So we're going to need some more guns. Let's see, we can make a submachine gun now. What do we want? I think we want logistics and automation. Let's go for automation. We'll get that researched. Oh, I'm gonna need to pick up some more stuff. Yeah, we'll get automation researched so that we can start doing things automatically, so we don't have to. Because a lot of this episode, we're just running around, keeping an eye on these things, making sure they don't run out. Eventually, all this stuff will be doing itself, and then we would just have to come along, pick up resources, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. So this is Factorio's. Oh, wait a minute. We just finished making lights. So let us make some lights. Now, once it finishes making these science packs, we will make some lights. And then once that's made, let's make some turrets. Or one, maybe. But I think we're doing well. We've got some electric mining drills going. We're getting some iron and copper. We'll have to expand these mines a little bit more. Our coal is doing alright. Let's have a look and see how much power we're making. Yeah, these can generate a lot more power, so we don't need to worry about power. So right now, how's our fuel doing in these things? We haven't even used up that first bit of coal yet. Well, we haven't used a lot of stuff yet, but we haven't got a lot of things powering. And, oh, we've got some lights, so let there be light. There we go. Get this place lit up and YouTube friendly. Boom. Okay. So, I think that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying this. This is definitely a very interesting game, and I hope you stick with it. It's a bit of a learning curve, but once you get used to certain things, a lot of the things in the game will be second nature. So, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.